What's up, everybody? We're back with another live roulette simulator session, and today we're going to be checking out a double dozen system with a single number target. Basically, we're going to go in for, I have this progression figured out where it's basically a two-stage progression. It's going to be a $75 buy-in, assuming that we are doing $1 units. You could scale this up or down, but the whites are going to represent dollars. This is 25, this is 50, and essentially we're going to try to get a hit on our number while using the dozens as a profit within these stack ranges. So hopefully we can get it done in the first step, if not the second, but we're going to kick it off and we're going to play them as profits. So I'm going to use 2 on the outside and 1 on the inside for a total of 5 chips or $5. And like I said, we're going to throttle based on our wins or losses, up or down, basically laddering or going up as much as we feel we need to. So let's see if we can get the job done here. We're going to play for probably about 20 minutes or so, or until we go broke. Hopefully we can get a couple hits on our numbers and we'll see what happens. So send me your love, your vibes. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we get a 27, so we get a win right off the rip. And normally we would win 2. I would take all the chips off, but what I'm going to do is just pay out the 1 because we would win 2 over here, but we do have this one we lose, so it's going to be 1 coming back to us. We're going to leave the setup out there, and I'm not using the marker for this session just so we can keep it as efficient as possible and get off as many spins here as we can. All right, so 1 hit, we're looking good so far, and we're only gaining 1 unit for the 5 gained right here, unless we get that 17 to hit, but that's a 22. So we were close to the 17, but we lose it all, so that's 5 gone, and we're gonna go up now. So we're gonna go 3, 3, and we're gonna keep it 1. The other interesting thing, or when we get to this stack, we have to increase this to 2 no matter what, so the outside dozens are gonna have to increase as well. But hopefully we don't go broke in that time. Hopefully we get a hit on that 17 and we can reap that 35 to 1 reward. So let's get it here, first or a third dozen or that 17. This is no longer a profit. I'll put this back over here. All right, we get a 1, so we're gonna win 2 because we have 3 out there, but we have this 1, so I'm gonna pay myself 2. And we're gonna get a respin here. Another spin. And like I said, separated into levels, it's really not too much to work with, but 25 units allows us to stay profitable pretty much the whole way through. 6, all right, 2 more units coming back to us. So that is what we like to have happen. We'll add that to our stack and we'll keep spinning. And let me know if you guys have a double dozen system. If you play single numbers, do you like to play the dozens that are in conjunction with your number, or do you like to spread it out and have a higher coverage? You're only gaining 1 extra number, but it does help. 30, all right, 2 more coming back to us. So I think we'll go for 1 more hit, and then we will take down or scalp a chip off of each of those dozens in the name of safety. We're not trying to crush it on the dozens. We're basically trying to use the dozens as a buffer to allow us to hit our number. 23, my girlfriend's favorite number. So we didn't scalp in time, and we lose 7 chips there, unfortunately for us. So we're going to go 4, 4. And we're going to go 1. So we still have a decent amount to work with. We could probably get 1 more shot at this level if something were to go bad here, but hopefully we can see that 17 pop. It is a 1 in 35 chance, but each spin is independent of the other. No number is ever due, overdue, or should be expected. It could hit randomly at any time. You just hope it hits sooner than later when you're playing a system like this. Oh, look at that, 32, right next to the 17. Are you kidding me? All right, so we're gonna get paid out. We do have 4 on those, so we get paid 3. And we're gonna try to go for 3 hits and then we'll scalp down. And hopefully this is efficient and this works out for us. But I'm trying to find alternative methods towards, I used to just straight hedge. So I'm trying to see how I can survive the longest while trying to accomplish that hit. Because basically that is my goal when I'm targeting a number, or when I want to play for my 17, 30. All right, so we got 3 more. So let's see if we can get 1 more hit and then we'll scalp down 1 stack or 1 unit off of each dozen. And that'll put us at 3, 3, and 1 for a 2 unit total on a dozen hit. And the only thing about that is not good about increasing your dozens, it takes away your equity on that number hit. Oh, 0. So look, at every time we go to scalp down, it doesn't work out for us. So that was 4, 4, and 1. So that's a total of 9 chips going back to the dealer. We did accumulate a decent amount there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go 5. And rather than trying to get 3 hits, let's scalp after 2. So we're gonna go 5, 5, and 1. That is gonna return 4 on the dozens, but like I said, the only downside is if the 17 shows up right now, it is gonna be eating into our equity, and since that is the main focus, we're not trying to profit on the double dozens, we're using them as a hedge or as a buffer bet. We don't wanna eat too much into that equity. Wow, back-to-back zeros. All right, that's not good. So let's go. We have enough. 1, 2, 3, 3. So we could go 3, 3, and 1. I'm gonna borrow 1 from the next level. I'm kind of experimenting doing that, but I guess it's not so bad. Just exchanging some equity. If I can get 1 hit right here, I'll return it there. So you could kind of look at it like that, as opposed to 2 separate ones. You could use them interchangeably, up or down. If you go down, if we expend this and we get down into this, but we get a few hits and we get back up, we could go back into our original stage. So it's a pick your poison kind of approach. Wow, almost in the zeros again. That is a 27. So that's 2 chips coming back to us. And we're going to add 1 to there. This one's going to start our reaccumulation of our first level that we have almost completely lost already, unfortunately for us. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. This is roulette. We are gambling, and we do need to get lucky. So let's see if we can do it now. Now would be a great time to hit that 17. It was close, but we get a 7, so that's 2 more coming back. And we're going to keep that wheel spinning. Hoping our number shows up here. 17 it is. We saw my girlfriend's number already. Let's see 17. 17, come on. Otherwise, let's keep getting our dozens. 2 chips at a time. 14. Man, we are just running into all sorts of trouble here. All right, so we lose everything out there. We have 3 chips right here. That's not enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into the second round. I'm actually going to go, we got to go 2 chips up here, meaning that we need to go 4, 4, and 2 to win 2 chips. But I'm going to go 5. So we're going to start off at 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 out here on the 17. If we can hit that 17, it'll pay us 70 chips back with our 2 out there. Otherwise, we're going to be winning 3 units on each of those dozens right now. And like I said before, hopefully we can get enough hits where we can get back into our first level. But with the way things are going, we'll have to see. Let's go. Come on, 17. That would be a good time. 36. All right, we'll take it. So that's 3 units coming back to us. All right, so we'll go ahead and put those back on. All right. And we're leaving the chips out there. Let's see where these stacks are. All right, so this is going to be 20. Call this 20. 1. Wow, right next to the zeros again. All right, so we get 3 coming back to us. 3 in the stack. And like I said, we started this level at 50, so we have 20s here, which is 40s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're actually back into the first level right now with the amount of chips that we have in totality. But we're going to try to get a few more hits and build up a buffer. 6, all right, so that's 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So we'll bring that back in here. And now what I think I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have our complete level back. So this is into our first level. So I'm going to remove this chip, put this over here. I'm going to take 2 off the top of each. And we're now at 3, 3, and 1. But you can sort of see how the system can be dynamic in the sense that you don't have to look at your or distinguish your levels as 2 separate ones. They can be interchangeable or work with each other. But for the sake of buying in and knowing where we're at, we are trying to account for them separately. So right now we got 1 chip on the 17. We got 3 on the first dozen, 3 on the third dozen, 2 coming back to us on a dozen hit. And that's a 19. So we're glad we dropped down there. That was actually perfect timing. So that's a total of 7 chips lost. And as you can see, we're still in that first level. We do have enough for 1 more shot in the level, but I think I'd rather make an extra profit on it. So let's borrow some equity again. We're going to go, let's go 4, 4, and 1, and let's see if we can get a couple of hits. And then we'll trim our stack back down, and we will see if we can re-enter back into the first level. So we're borrowing chips from the second level once again. Looking for that 17 still. All right, we get a 10. So we got 1 chip on there, 4 chips out there, so that means we get 3. All right, so we got 3 coming back to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got 9 there. We need 1 more on this stack to have all of level 2 back intact. And then all the rest that's out there is going to be our first level. So we can readjust or reconfigure as necessary. I probably should have trimmed down right now, but we'll take another hit. Or a 17. All right, 3. So that is going to be 3 more coming back to me. And this is where we're going to be trimming down. All right, so we're going to add 1 up there. Put these 2 off to the side. We're going to take 2 off the top. We are now officially back in the first level. We got 3, 3, and 1 for a total of 7. We're gaining 2 on the dozen hits. Let's see if we can hit that 17 eventually. I wish I knew how many spins it was. It's hard to keep track when you're doing a throttling system like this, but let's see if we can do it. 9, all right, there we go. 2 more coming back to us, and that is the result that we like. So let's do it again. Not increasing or decreasing yet. Trying to get this first level back intact. Hopefully we can catch a run on the double dozens. 5 or so, 6 or so, we'd be looking pretty good here. We could trim back down, and we feel really good about where we're at. 11, all right, 2 more. So we will take that. Let's see if we can get 1 more. I was a little skeptical to say that because every time I say let's get 1 more, you guys know what happens. But let's see if we can get it. Otherwise, we're looking for that 17. And we get, look at that. Every time I say 1 more, we get bit. So we got to be careful about doing that from now on. So we're going to lose a total of 7 there. But we did gain some. So let's see where we're at. 3. Ironically, we have 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 4, 4. I'm going to borrow 1 again. So we're going to go 4, 4, and 1. Borrowing equity from that second level. Hopefully we can get that 17 to show up. That would get us right back instantly with a little profit. Otherwise, let's get those dozens so we can get back up into that beginning stages of the first level and drop back down. We will have to replace 1 chip from our second level stack over here. 15. All right, guys. Woo. All right, we're officially in the second level now. Minus 1 chip because we did borrow. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4, 5, and 2. So we're going to go 5, 5, and 2. And that is a total of 12 chips total. 10 on the dozens, 2 on the middle number. Middle number, or 17, is going to pay 70 chips back. If we get a hit on these dozens right now, they're going to pay 3 because we have 2 here, 5 there. Let's get the dozens or that 17 would be sweet. Woo-wee, 28, almost in that 0 again. All right, so we get 3 coming back to us. And I guess we'll add those back onto here so we can keep track. All right, stacks are looking good. We're feeling good. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got our 40 stack right here, plus we got our units out there. Let's see if we can collect 3 more or get that 17 to show up. 21. Man, we are just getting bit by that middle dozen. Woo, so that's 12 chips. All right, so we're going to go to 6, 6, and 2. We're going to stay laddering like we did in the first part of the first level. 6, 6, and 2. That leaves us enough for other opportunities or more opportunities if we need them. We're going to be gaining 4 chips back or $4 on the dozen hits. 70 chips coming back to us on that 17. We've been patient, persistent, consistent, waiting to see that 17. Let's see if we can get it here. 17. No, we need a big bounce. Oh, it went too far. 11. All right, so we're going to win. We do have 1, 2, 3. We have 6 out there. We have 2 on the 17, so we're going to win 4. All right, so we're going to put that back in there, and we're going to spin for that 17. Not the worst case scenario to hit the 17 right now, but our bets are pretty high on the outside, so we are losing 12 chips of the 70 to that right there, unfortunately. 3, all right, so that was another hit. We got 4 more coming back to us there. All right. Add those back in there, and I'm not going to say that saying that we've been saying. We're going to avoid that so that we can see that third hit that we want to see right here, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Otherwise, we'll take a 17. If it wants to be that spot right there, that section, be a 17. 11, all right, we'll take it. That's 4. All right, 4 more coming back. We are looking good right here. Let's trim down 1 off the top on each and see what happens or transpires. So we're going 5, 5, and 2 for a total of 3 coming back if we can get a hit on the dozens. Let's get the love that we need. Send me your vibes, your 1 times. Come on, wheel, do us proper. Give us that 17 right here. Come on. We got a runner. 27. All right, we'll take it. So that is going to be 3 chips coming back instead of 4 because we did reduce, but we're okay with that. We are at 40. We could reduce and come back, but you know what? Let's get another hit. So we're at 43, not including the chips that are in play, but we need those to accomplish where we want to be, so we're not going to account for those yet. Let's see if we can get the love that we need right here. 17 or dozens. Let's go. 13. Oh, we pushed it too hard. All right, I thought so. Could have dropped back down to the first level and spared some of our equity there, but we got bit once again by that middle dozen. So that's what, 5, 10, and that's 12. So we lose 12 chips there, unfortunately for us, but we're still looking okay. So we're gonna go 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go 6, 6, and 2. This is a little dangerous right now because we are eating into our equity once again big time, and I don't really like doing that too much, but we are going to try to use these dozens as a buffer bet to try to get us back to a reasonable stack so that we can make a better attempt at it or risk less. But once again, we're just using our 2-stage shot here to try to throttle our bets to give us the most opportunities. 21. Oh man, not what we want to see. So that was 12, 14 chips. So we are down to the nitty-gritty here. Not looking good. Let's see. So we got to go 7, 7. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 7. All right, guys. So hopefully our misses are out of the way here. So we're going to go 7, 7, 2. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to add 1 right here. So we're going to go 3. In case that 17 shows up, we don't want our equity on the dozens to eat away too much at it. So it's going to be 7, 7, 3 for a total of 17 chips or $17 out there. If we can get that 17 to show up, we will be winning 105 units back. If we can get any of these to show up, we have, it'll be 4 coming back to us on the outside dozens. 30. All right, we got 4 coming back to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get a few of those. Let's catch some. Catch a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that is correct. All right, 4 coming back every time. Otherwise, let's hit that 17. Let's go. 17. Come on. Where are you when we need you? 2. All right, 4 more coming back. And we're gonna go for another one here. Otherwise, let's get that 17. We do have 3 chips out there, so if we scalp down, I'm probably going to take 1 off of that 17 as well, but we're going to get the hit right here. Let's go. 17, show up for us. Woo-wee, that's a 2. All right, so we got 4 more coming back. And this is where I'm going to scalp down now. So I'm going to take 2 off of here, 2 off of there. So that should bring us down to 5 on the dozens and 2 on the 17. So we're going to be making 3 chips on the dozens or 70 back on that 17. We've been waiting for that 17 to show up. We usually see it by now. We saw my girlfriend's favorite number. I often say they come in clusters, but unfortunately that's not the case for us today. Let's hit one of those dozens or that 17. Oh, 29. All right, so that is 3 more coming back. We have 5 on the dozens, and we have 2 on the 17. So we're feeling much better. We got more opportunities in our stack. If we can catch a nice run right here, we could possibly come back and be in a great position. So let's see if we can get it done. And for you guys that are new joining us, I show these all raw and unedited, so I don't go back and do them. 18, man, we just can't. I guess it is, we're running about at expectation right now, so we can't really complain. 5, 10, 12. The problem is we haven't hit our 17 yet, and that's really what we need to have transpire. So that was 5, 5, and 2, so we're going 6, 6, and 2. All right, so once again, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We really need that 17 to show up, and you know what? I'm going to juice it right here. So we're going 6, 6, and 3. We're really counting on that 17 showing up here soon. If we can, I believe we're going to be in the profit. Of course we will. We're going to have 105 coming back to us. We're only in for 75, so that would be nice right now if we can see that. Otherwise, let's get the dozens as a buffer to keep us in it. 31, we'll take it. So that's 3 coming back. We do have 6, but we have 3 on that 17. Let's go for 1 more. Oh, I didn't mean to say that out loud, but I did. I wasn't going to stretch it to the 3 or the 4 that we've been trying for. I'm just going to go for the 2 right here. So let's see if that transpires for us here. Let's go. Oh, 17. Oh, 22, you guys. We got a bad bounce. I thought it was going in that 17. Whew. So we get punished there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 plus 3, that's 15. So we just lost 15 chips. And now we are going to go 1, 2, 3. I really don't think we have enough to increase too much here. All right, so that's our 6. That's going to be 3. You know what? I think we're going to have to go all in here, guys. We might as well make it worth it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll do that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 8, 8, and 4. If we can get this, this will be magnificent. We'll be looking stellar. Otherwise, we're going to be going broke here. But as I said, I show these all raw and unedited. I don't go back and reshoot them. If I go broke, you're going to see it. But let's hope we can get that 17 miracle hit here. We're through our first stage. We have all of our chips from our second stage in play. 75 units total. Going to be gone unless we get that 17 or one of our dozens. 27, guys. Wow, we stay in it. All right, so we got 4 out here. We got 8 right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is correct. So we're going to win 4. So we get to bring those back into our stack. And we're going to go for another one at that level. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. There we go. 4 back in our stack over here. 20 chips out there total. Let's smash that 17. This would be a big win right here. Come on. 1. Wow, right next to the 0 and the 13 are right in between. So 4 more coming back. Woo-wee. Living a dangerous game. All right, that's 4. But we're surviving. So let's trim down now. Let's take 2, 2, and 1. All right, so we got a decent stack over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 on each dozen. And we have 3 in the middle. So we're going to win 3 on the dozens. 105 coming back to us on that 17 if we can get it to hit somehow, some way. So it'll be 105 plus our 3 plus this. We'll be looking great. A little bit of a ride on variance, but let's see if we can get that 17 or first or third dozen to show up for us here. 7. All right, so that's 3 coming back to us, and we don't mind that. All right, 3 coming back. We're going to add that to our stack. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim 1, 1. And you know what? We'll leave the 3 there because we kind of need that. It would be a big hit. But right now we got 1, 2, we got 5 on there, 3 over there. So we're going to make 2 on the dozens. We're targeting that 17. It hasn't shown up yet. Gambler's Fallacy says it's overdue. So we're just going to assume that Gambler's Fallacy is going to come true right here. Let's hit our 17. We got 3 chips on it. 105 plus the 3 plus our stack. 0. Oh, 3rd time in the session. So, all right. I'm glad we reduced. We actually have another opportunity. So that is the good aspect of it. But like I said, that is the bad thing is that's 5, 5, 10, 13. So we're losing big bets here. Unfortunately, our 17 doesn't come through, but single numbers can sleep, and this is what happens when they do. So I think we're going to go back to that all-in stage. So we got 3, we got 6. All right, so let's trim those up. 6, 6. And we want to go 4. So we got 7, 7, and 4. This would give us a massive win if we can get it. $7 on the outside dozens, the first and the third. So we're going to be winning 3 chips back. But like I said, we're honing in on that 17. Let's get it. Let's go, guys. All in. 75 units will be expended unless we can get a first, third, or a 17. Please be a 17. Please be a 17. Oh, we got a runner. Woo! We got a 27. Almost right back in that 0, you guys. Unreal. All right, so that's 3 coming back. So 1, 2, 3, because we have 4 out there. 1, 2, 3, and 7. That is correct. So we got 3 coming back to us. And I think, you know what? Let's just put them all. Let's go. So this would be a massive win right here. So we got 5 chips out there. Massive win. We have 1, 2, 3, 6. We got 8 over here. 8, 8, and 5. So we're going to be winning 3, but if we can get that 17 to hit, this is going to be massive. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. 17 one time. Otherwise, give us a first or third. $25. All right, we're still alive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I said that's 8, so we win 3. So we're gonna trim back now. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take 2 off of here, 2 off of here, 2 off of here. Where does that put us? 3 right there. We're still in the profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go 5. So we're going to win 2 on the dozens. All right. So we got 5, 5, 3. So a total of $13 out there. 105 coming back to us on that 17. $2 on the dozens now. 17 has to show up at some point, right? We can't sleep forever. We will see it eventually. Can we time it right? 10. Woo, still alive. More chips coming back to us, although it's only 2. We get 5 out there, 3 on there. All right, let's do that. And let's get it. Let's get another one. 17 right here. Favorite number. It's going to hit. We can feel it. 25. Woo. All right, we'll take it. 2 more. 5. Yep, 2 more. All right, we're going to scalp down now. We do have a decent amount. If we get a hit right there, we'll still be up. It won't be that much, but you know what? Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Let's go straight hedge, actually. That'll give us more opportunities. So we are going to go straight hedge. We are down to our bottom of our bankroll here. We're not going to count on the dozen hits because we've been getting burnt on them. We haven't been increasing enough to overcome them via martingale. So let's hit that 17. 105 chips coming back to us when we do. Plus our 3, plus our stack right here. We'll be able to walk away after that. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. 1 time. 35. All right, so that's a straight hedge. We don't win or lose anything. We're just spinning, trying to hit that 17. Down to the nitty-gritty. Don't know how many opportunities I have left, but it looks like maybe 2 after this. 17, that's a 3, all right. Once again, that's a hedge. And now this is where we usually run out big. When we start doing straight hedges, we catch the dozens for a long time. So, but once again, we're honing in. We're trying to snipe that 17. Let's get it right here. Come on, 1 time. Where are you? 2, all right, we're still alive. Like I said, guys, now we're gonna start hitting those hedges or the outside dozens because we're at a straight hedge. 3, 3, and 3. But we're gonna get lots of spins, lots of opportunities. We're going to see that 1-7 smash. Oh, 4. All right, we almost got done dirty there. We had the 23 and the 16 right around it, but we stay alive, so we're waiting for that 17. Here it comes, 17, 1 time. Oh, so close, 34, guys. It went in the right direction, a few spaces away. But we're going to stay optimistic. And what did I say? The second we take the profits off of the hedges, this is usually what happens to me. And when I did the system in the past, I found I was getting a lot of opportunities just using the hedges, and that was being adequate enough. So profiting isn't really necessary unless you hit a really bad run. 9 again. All right, guys, we're hitting the hedges right like crazy. So we're not winning. We're not losing. We're simply waiting to see that 17 show up, and we're going to walk away with a nice win. Let's get it. 9. Look at that, guys. Look at all these hits. So if we had these at profits right now, we'd be back, especially if we had them really juiced up. But you guys saw how I was running. It's really hard to put your chips out there when you're running bad. Nothing's going your way. All of a sudden it does. But let's get that 17. Come on. We got a runner. Oh, I thought it was going to drop in the 17, and we get a 22. So we lose our hedges right there. So we got a lot of spins for that equity. And now let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, looks like we're gonna have 2 shots. So let's go with the straight hedge. Let's see if we can get that 17 to hit. Otherwise, our 2-stage $75, 75 unit bankroll will come up short of accomplishing our mission. But I always say the glass is half full. You're never down and out until you're down and out. So let's get it right here, you guys. Positive vibes. 17 is gonna show up. Let's go. 12. All right, we're still in it. Straight hedge once again. Hopefully we can catch 6 or 8 of those again if we don't hit our 17, but as I said, I'm optimistic. Let's get it right here. Oh, bad bounce. Unlucky number 13. All right, you guys, look at that. So we lose those, and I think we're down to our last shot, if I'm not mistaken. So we have an extra one here. Don't really know what to do with that. I guess we'll put it on the 17. Probably should have put that out there before on one of the dozens or used my other chips to give myself a profit on that first one. Unfortunately, I thought I had 9, I miscounted. So we're gonna put it on here. We're gonna lose 1 chip off that 17 if we don't get it, but if we do, it's a juicer. We'll be walking away with a nice sum. I believe it would be 140. That is correct. 140 plus the 4, 144. If we can get it right here, we're in for 75, almost a double up. Let's see that 17. 9. All right, so we're gonna lose this one, but we still get more opportunities here. So we're down to 3, 3, and 3. We didn't have enough to hedge. Let's see if we can get it. Otherwise, we're going broke. Let's go. Positive vibes. Let's see it happen. 17. 29. Another opportunity. We don't lose anything. Once again, we're straight hedged first and third. Waiting for that 17. Oh, it was in and out, you guys. It literally went in and out. So, unfortunately, 75 unit bankroll throttling the double dozens while trying to hit our number did not work out. Not because we didn't survive long enough, but because our 17 decided to sleep our whole session today. So that is the dangers of playing a real number or a single number. But like I said to you guys, I show these all raw and unedited. I would love for that to have worked out, but unfortunately it didn't. So if you choose to play a 2-step progression, 25 units on each level, targeting a single number, this could be a realistic scenario that you could encounter. So once again, I hope you guys appreciate showing you guys raw and unedited. I hope you guys enjoy these simulator sessions. Leave me your feedback down below. We appreciate all the love and support you're showing. We got more content coming every day, so make sure you stay tuned, like and subscribe. Until next time.